Hello again, and welcome back to this blind playthrough of Tyranny with me, Red Zed. We're here in Boulder Reef Village. I actually don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think I'm recruiting for the Scarlet Chorus again. I don't read the quest text all that carefully, do I? In the last episode, we embarrassed ourselves trying to fight some Disfavoured. They're not quite as sucky as I often say they are. Although, let's be clear, they do suck. They know a lot of true defeat. We also learned a little bit about true defeat from the masters of true defeat. And then we recovered and finally killed them. Now here, it looks like I also have some enemies to fight, including this patroller. Let's kick this person's ass.
Bleed out, you little shit!
Yeah, bleed out. Boom. I forgot we're still in fast mode.
Stepping my way.
Forge-bound apprentice gauntlets. That sounds pretty cool, although it's heavy armor.
On the lookout.
I don't know if I like wearing heavy armor, but let's loot this. So these are disfavored again. I'm fighting more disfavored. That's kind of annoying. I feel like one of the weaknesses of my current party setup is, in fact, my limited options for dealing with armor.
Far worse.
What are you doing running over to him? Okay.
This isn't working!
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be all good, don't worry.
Useless. I should try something else.
We're definitely not gonna fail this
Damn thing
idiot.
could use cloth.
On it.
Come on. How did he heal
Let's try
himself?
that again.
I think that buff that we got from the mud bath is going to come in extremely handy here.
Will do.
Iron Walker armor. Okay. I'm not really into using heavy armor.
No one will know I was there.
Oh, I would like to kill this person.
Your day is end here.
Come on, follow me back here. There we go. I don't want to get anyone over there on my case.
I got it.
There we go. I actually really love the singing in this.
This is useless.
Better than
Try
Pillars of
something
Eternity.
else.
And the chanter in Pillars of Eternity sounded pretty cool. I really liked it. Are you stuck? Oh, never mind. What did that person drop? Bigger shields. Very big shields. Tower shields. Okay.
On the lookout.
Right.
That could be a nice gift for Patrick Starr whenever I get to see him again. I don't really care much about using him in my party. Him and Versa, I don't know. Do they go well together? Like, is their double attack powerful enough to be worth it? Oh yeah, shields count as weapons. Okay. What did I just get? That's also a tower shield, so I don't really care about that. I'm okay with using a heater. Seems like a kind of nice medium. Oh, she leveled up? When did that happen? I'm thinking... Affliction duration, does that count for her, like, spells and stuff, too? Or does spell strength... I guess it's worth going with both, isn't it? Let's go with that. Alright, let's see. I got Resonant Field, which is pretty sweet. Languorous Tempo. Disarming Guise. Oh, that's pretty cool. Increasing endurance, will, and magic defenses at the start of combat. Additional spell slots, that's always very useful, isn't it? That's probably her best bet. Removes hostile effects on each ally affected. That's pretty cool. Increases the range of our defensive songs. That's... I mean, I don't know. I'm probably going to give her a Great Spear as a weapon. I was thinking about that. So I don't really know if I need a whole lot of range. Like, I'm not going to give her a bow and arrow or something like that, you know? Can retain breath for several minutes. That's pretty cool. I like this buff. This... I'm sure this is going to become useful at some point. I just don't know if I'm getting a whole lot of debuffs at this point. Seeing experience gained from magic and subterfuge skills. But also gives her more spell slots. These are both really good. I'm going to go with this one first, I think. Additional spell slots is always welcome too. Wait, did I get something new in here? No. What's that? Sigil of Volcanic Weapon? That's pretty cool. So, is that only for fire? Maybe I don't have the compatible thing for it. On the subject of the spires, Durgo, do you remember your training under Bledenmark? Was I trained by Bledenmark? Interesting. I remember mine. Funny to think that you and I are about a century apart, but to Bledenmark we are all children. He's that old, eh? He's the Archon of the elderly? Is that the joke? I'm now the oldest of the court's children, and I've seen much in my time. It's probably for the best everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away in the archives. If I were scrutinized too closely, I'm sure Tunon would find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I'm here is that I've kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, it is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' edicts twice. To decline would have meant death, but to accept means to be placed on the stage for all to see. Kairos' most powerful weapon is not the edict. It's her ability to hand us rope that we willingly use to hang ourselves. Never forget this. Okay, I'm just walking out into a trap, am I? Like, all the tears is just one big trap for me. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What is it you wish to know most? Focus your inquiry and I will answer as best I can. Edicts and their nature. Let's ask about that. Send it. Thank you for hearing me out. I have more questions than I have ink, but let's start with a discussion of Kairos' edicts. I've lived under, proclaimed, and resolved edicts, which makes me far more knowledgeable than the layperson on the subject, and yet I still know so little. Well, as any person in a PhD program will tell you, the mark of knowing a lot about a subject is knowing just how little you know about that same subject. Okay, how do I want to deal with these assholes? Can I separate these three from those three? That's the big question. Let's do that. Let's run fast, super fast, like a cheetah.
Moving cautiously.
Fast like a cheetah. Okay, now, if I can get these three separate from those three, then we can just pick these idiots apart. I will even let them come to me. Subterfuge. Okay. I'm gonna turn off fast mode for the combat, though. No, you attack him. There we go.
I should try something else.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Okay, let's see about hitting their armor. Can you heal her, please?
On it.
As soon as this guy goes down, everything's gonna work just fine. We're gonna make it after all. That healing ability is really great. is really, really great. Ooh, she leveled up. That's nice. Does that heal her wounds too? It does. Interesting. Interesting.
Far worse.
I really want to finish off this person, so we can kind of run back a bit, pull this person away from that other party over there. Come on, finish this person off. I don't really need to. I don't think I even need to pull this person back anymore. He stepped up, as it were. Let's
Will do.
hit him hard. Nice.
Will do.
You suck, Dishonored, or Disfavored, whatever the hell you're called. I guess I can just call you whatever I want. Let's see. Finesse? Quickness? No. I think Finesse is probably what I want. Dodge? Dodge comes from Quickness. Parry comes from Finesse. Now wait, don't you have... Enemy lethal opening. Don't you have an ability that lets you switch parry for dodge or something like that? I just need to know that that's true before I make a big decision here. First loses the benefits of this ability if she wears any heavy armor. Yeah, don't wear heavy armor. Easy. Easy to avoid. Is it this one? No, that's just a temporary burst of speed. Greatly increases weapon damage while dual wielding. Oh, she grants a passive bonus to dodge and parry whenever she's missed. Or no, whenever she's struck. Okay. And it stacks. That's pretty nice. Okay, where did I get the idea that she could... gain a bonus to dodge when you're wearing light armor? That's pretty nice. Oh, here it is. When superior to parry, use dodge skill to avoid incoming melee attacks. Also gain a bonus to defense against disengagement attacks. Okay, that's... But I have to put points into this stuff, don't I? How many points would I have to put in? So if I put one in there... Yeah, I don't really want to put that many points into it, but it kind of seems like that would be interesting. If I could then... Oh, how different is dodge and parry? Oh, dodge is already higher, so I could put points into quickness. I could put a lot of points into quickness, and then if I can get evasive, use dodge to avoid incoming melee attacks. And then GB would be pretty tanky. Significantly increases the bonus to dodge while wearing light armor, which she always will. Some of these are actually pretty good. Yeah, so I knew it wasn't delusional. I just thought it was in this tree. Hawking Iron. That's pretty cool. More abilities might be pretty welcome on her. When only wearing light armor, which is not hard, gain a bonus to dodge. And then when superior to parry, use dodge skill to avoid incoming melee attacks. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Oh, it also gains experience. Oh, it's also plus from wits. So, oh, it gains a slight bonus from wits at 0.5. Whereas this one is, yeah, also from wits. Okay, that's interesting. So what I really want is, I think quickness is probably the better one to go for. But only after I get that ability. So I'm going to get this for now. I still need one more point in one of these in order to get this evasive. And then I don't think it's worth putting a whole lot of points into these other ones. Although some of these are pretty nice, actually. So I don't know how many points do I get in the end, and how far can I dip into this tree before I start, losing this, for example. But I guess I can always redo all of this. For now, let's just get a bit more finesse. Nice, yeah, okay. I do eventually want to get that skill up there, though.
I got it.
What? Why is this 7? Why is it all filled in? What does it mean that this is orange and this one's not? Okay, I'm a little confused. But okay, I just walked a little bit too far into that. Let's see if we can pull you back. Yes, we can. Okay. Okay, we got that third. What are you? Forge-bound apprentice. Why do you have Forge-bound here with you? What the hell? Can we get a nice line of damage? Can't get all 3 of you. But, whatever, 2 of you is good.
This is useless.
Try
something else. Will do.
Try what else?
Fall before me! Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Come on. Wreck him. There we go. His favorite Wrath ability, Undying Fatebinder. What's that? Shielded for 40 damage for 30 seconds once per encounter. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet.
Take that!
Gaining lots of skills is nice. Performance +1. I don't know what the performance skill does. I mean, obviously that's song related, but in what way?
You didn't see nothing.
Is that an iron throwing dagger that I just picked up?
Right.
Is this the last person left? Let's kill him. Kick this person's ass.
Take that!
Sweet. Nice and easy. Much easier than that friggin' Bleak Plains Wilderness, or whatever it was called. Disfavoured Javelin. It's made of iron. That's pretty sweet. Bloodchanter Staff. Some more armor. Okay. Sable Root. Vagrant's Claw. What's up here? Hey ho, family. Prisoners. Yes, I suppose we could free you.
I got it.
There we go. Well, that was a pretty nice and easy side quest. Let's do Lantry's level up here before we move on. Yeah, I mean, cooldowns and stuff are pretty nice. Let's get more of that. Yeppers. Let's do it. Penetrating throw, that seems to be the most useful thing, to be honest. Quill Flurry, Quill Strike, Quill Flurry. Quill Storm, that sounds pretty badass. Bouncing Blades. Oof. Yeah, some of these are really... This whole line is worth getting. But I think I'm going to start with penetration. Since I seem to be dealing with a lot of disfavored, I want to up my penetration. Armor penetration, that is. Splinter in Cacophony, okay. Lantry's level ups are much easier to deliberate on than the others. Just because I think his quill tree is super awesome. Super good. He's a really good throwing weapon, dude. Master Splinter, I've done your quest. Hail, Fatebinder. I've dealt with your captured defectors. So the Whispers say. Set them loose, did you? I suppose you really have a soft spot for us Chorus after all. They'll make fine recruits, assuming they survive the pits. On behalf of the Chorus, I do thank you for your help, Fatebinder. I've certainly benefited from it. Safe travels and all that. No rings this time? Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. Okay.
Right.
It's a little unfortunate. Show me what you've got, Swineherder. That'd be a pretty cool weapon for her, I guess. Marrow Weaver, Fractured Iron Sword. Crimson Spear Armor. Is that better than what you've got? Because I am in the market for some better armor, not gonna lie. Should I assume that I'm going to encounter a lot of fire-based enemies in the burning library? is that a good assumption, or is that too cliche? Did the developers lean into that cliche, or did they do the unexpected, which Obsidian is known to do in many occasions? Oh, but that's heavy armor. I don't want that. I don't do heavy armor. Never, ever. Never, never, ever. Okay. Screw you. I'm out. On to the next one. We're going to go to the Burning Library. Of, I believe, the Burning Legion. At the end of the road, a small child crouches next to an abandoned wagon, rummaging through its contents. From afar, she resembles a bedraggled urchin, smirking face lined with dirt, her tunic torn and thoroughly stained. She spots your approach and lets out a small yelp, sprinting off into a copse of trees and vanishing from view. Of course we're going to follow. We follow the child as she weaves between the trees until the forest gives way to the open fields of a small farmstead, empty from the land last harvest. The girl leads you across the grounds, past 2 empty houses and a row of clay beehives, eventually racing into an open barn. As I enter after her, I see a clutch of children huddled in the rear, trembling as I approach. There are 6 in all, gaunt faces and tired eyes shared amongst them all. One boy drops a small knife as I approach, letting it vanish within the folds of straw at his feet. The children swear they are alone, claiming to be orphans from a massacred village. They fled during the fighting and retreated to this farmstead, its owners, they claim, slain by Kairos' forces. The barn is full of harvested rye, I love rye, and a few jars of stored honey, I also love honey. No doubt the reasons why these children are still alive. Leave the children food and rings and then base what? Leave them in the same situation they are? Come on. That's the Zizek argument against charity, right? Like, oh, you feel so good giving a little bit of charity, but then they're basically still in the same situation they were already in. It's a false hope. Order these children to service with the Chorus. That would be a crap life for them, not gonna lie. Send them to train as spies for Tunon's court. That is sweet. Ask about the empty cart on the road. Some of the children exchange concerned glances before the little girl you trailed speaks up. Her voice wavers, and she blurts out a stammering explanation. The cart was likely used by a traveling merchant, and abandoned once soldiers clashed in the nearby area. Her eyes flick to the ground for a brief moment, long enough for you to follow its gaze to a leather boot barely visible between tied bundles of standing straw. You push past them and kick aside the bundles, revealing the corpse of a middle-aged man with multiple puncture wounds in his neck and back. The children gasp at the revelation, and some begin to cry. The young girl pleads innocence, claiming that the man discovered the farm and attacked her, pinning her in the straw before her friends returned and stabbed him to death. She begs you to believe her. Wow, oh my god, that's a little bit of an overreaction, isn't it? Burn down the farmstead? It's like, screw you, kids. No, I mean, you definitely could have an interesting life with the chorus, but I think I'm going to send you to train as spies for Tunan's court. You did something illegal, but hey, that's how I got in. Though mere children, the scamps are tenacious and clever, requirements for survival out here, alone, and may be of use in Tunan's court. How do you feel about the cult of Tuanon? Left to their own devices, they will almost certainly die in time. You pen a declaration. The children are to be evaluated by the court's fate-binders for possible service, and should they be found lacking, assigned to local tradesmen as best suits the needs of the city. The journey won't be easy, you caution, but it is necessary if they want to survive past the next season. The young girl takes the parchment and thanks you. Though the rest of the children look unsure of the matter, you collect some grain and honey for yourself and exit the barn, leaving them to contemplate their fate. Yes, we've gained some favor with Tunan. Pretty nice. We're 93% of the way to tier 5. Okay. I'll take it. That's a good result. That is acceptable. Oof. That smoke. That's a really good graphic. I really like that. That looks really nice. Those particle effects. That atmospheric. Oh man, this place is beautiful. Here's some whole murmur. Oh, I love the names. I love the names of these characters. I'm gonna take that guy's rugs or whatever that is. Hello, Folant. Fatebinder, have you come to torture me too? I don't know. What did you do? A twisted man leans over the two forms on the ground. His name is Foul Murmur, and that is one of the coolest names. Scarlet Chorus. See, this is why you side with the Scarlet Chorus. You come for the cool names. And you might want to leave for the shitty circuses they put on, but the names keep you coming. I would welcome you properly, Fatebinder, but my hands are full. If you're here on business, you should speak with our leader, the Censor. Her tent is to the east, near the main entrance to the library. Our troops are making great progress in the ruins below and could benefit from your assistance. I know how this must look, but it's all in compliance with Tunan's law. If you don't mind, I'm eager to resume my work. My Werk. I must get back to my Werk. Mein Werk. Okay, let's see. Iron, Disfavoured sword. I don't want to use anything with the name Disfavoured on it, because that's crap. They suck. And they only know true defeat. The shelf is well separated from the surrounding area and looks quite perilous to scale. Is that the entrance to the library? I almost called it the Black Library. The Burning Library. Strange rocky protrusions. Yes. There has been an edict here. It has been edicted. You don't want to piss off your landlord Kairos, or you will get edicted.
You see that?
Oh, no I don't. Where? I don't see it! No, 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 come on, I don't see it. I'm supposed to see. What did I miss? I don't want to miss anything, especially if it's lootable. Must be up here. Why I don't see it? Oh, there it is. Sneaky. It is a sigil. Okay. Oh, that person's not alive. She's on a spike. Yikes. Hello, Horde. What's up? Bloodletting is legendary. I am a legendary bloodletter. Bull Talk. I've come to talk to Bull Talk.
That wasn't so hard.
Ooh, some bronze ingots. That's for my crafting at the spire, I'm guessing. Greetings, Fatebinder. Come to have a look at my wares? Yes. Show me what you have for sale. That's not why I'm here, actually, if I'm totally honest, but it's why I will stay. Rending, what's that do? -1 armor. What does that mean by stolen? Oh, steals armor. Okay, that's funky. Funky, funky, funky. Alright, Flayman's Spike. Compared to Tierford's Bronze Spear, it doesn't do as much DPS. That's... Yeah, not as good. It has higher armor pen. Bloodhound Hood. Bloodhound Sandals. Okay, a lot of this is like basically the same as what I already have, so what the hell's the point? Ooh, hey. Material Force, do I have that? Does not have enough lore, but I have almost enough lore. I just need one more. Limitless Boundaries. Yeah, I'm tempted, like, oh man, there's a lot of money to spend on these things, though. I already know that sigil, that's good. Sigil of Volleys, that sounds pretty badass. Directed Force. I don't know, maybe I should wait before I buy any of these. It seems like I can get a lot of these from loot, so let's see if I can do that first.
Got it.
Some iron and I don't know, a recipe or something. The Censor! Hello, Censor. Kensor. That is the most disfavored name I've seen yet amongst the Scarlet Chorus. Ah, if it isn't the Fatebinder of Tunon. What an unexpected surprise. I am the Kensor and welcome to my camp. It's good to see a familiar face. Sadly, I must say I can't entertain you properly at the moment. You've come at a very busy time for me. We're making a bold push to explore the library's depths. However, before we finish our pleasantries, you could satisfy my curiosity. Why are you here? I don't appreciate being questioned, Censor. I am Tunon's Fatebinder. I need no excuses or invitations. Nice. I don't know if I really care about Bloodmark that much, but I mean, it feels good. He can like me and I can still hate him, right? Of course, Fatebinder, my apologies. It would seem my proclivity for bluntness got the better of me. Again, welcome. What brings you to my camp? Tasked me with retrieving knowledge from the ruins here. Ah, you must mean the Silent Archive. I had hoped to have retrieved it already to avoid just such a problem. Unfortunately, we haven't finished our search yet. If your goal is to find it, you should know that it's not as easy as just walking in there and taking it. I know, I'll probably have to undo the edict. That seems to be all I'm good for these days. It seems that the tricky sages were afraid someone might know how to take their precious archive and hid it behind a barrier, arcane, impenetrable. Really a shame how many men we lost to rebounding spells. So my men are looking for the passcode to get behind it. We don't know how many parts there are, just that there are somewhere inside the library. Not even these scholars have been able to find the pieces for us, not yet anyway, so I gave everyone some incentive and made a game out of it. Typical Chorus, not a shred of subtlety. You always come in and run roughshod all over things. Pain and torture being used as a game, atrocious. Don't act like you're above it all, girl. Given the chance, you wouldn't hesitate to sing us off a cliff, like lemmings. Although I don't know if that's actually true about lemmings. I save my voice for those who truly deserve it, girl. And don't worry, I'm composing a special song just for you. This is exactly the kind of motivation I was hoping for, don't you see? Competition makes people stronger. Stronger? It makes you stronger. It's interesting that people don't understand how to properly motivate their underlings. If you don't keep them busy, they have time to plan, and that is never good. You are welcome to enter the library, provided you agree to play by the rules of the competition. If you want to find the Silent Archive, you must take part in my game too. What the hell is this? Betray the Alliance again. I have no need for you or your little game. I will take the Silent Archive for myself. Okay, that's interesting. So you do get more chances to betray the Alliance, as it were. Although, presumably, that turns them all hostile immediately. And then I would have to fight 2, 3, 4, 5... at least 5 of them. Oh, plus a beast person that I didn't see. So, 5 people plus a beast person. It's a bit iffy. You have sages working with you. How did you manage that? The chorus can be most persuasive at times, and you know how we like to employ unconventional incentives. What is this? What's in the Silent Archive? What is the Silent Archive, even? The Archive is the sage's most guarded treasure, held in the Grand Chamber, thought to contain more knowledge than all the tiers combined. By your knowledge combined, I am Captain Professor Planet. Stop bringing me words I've already taken, or I will have your head. Put them in a separate pile so you know I've had them, or ask someone to read them to you. If I have to take in the same inane missive one more time, you will regret it. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Now where was I? Oh yes, the Silent Archive. Our scouts have reason to believe it survived. Some magic keeps the library from being swallowed by fire, so perhaps it too protects the Silent Archive. We've come to destroy the Archive in Kairos' name. Okay, what do you know about the Edict of Fire? I believe the Silent Archive at the heart of the Vellum Citadel was never destroyed. If that's true, it would explain why the Edict is ongoing. If someone were to get down there and remove the Silent Archive from the library, I'm willing to wager it could be used to fulfill Kairos' will. You're going to destroy the Silent Archive? An artifact with more knowledge than all the tiers combined? Of course, Fatebinder. It is forbidden knowledge, after all. And it's not like Nerat doesn't have a plan. Never fear, we will deal with the Silent Archive appropriately. What happened with that missive? What's that flash of light? I don't see how that's pertinent. But if you must know, you're not the only one with unique talents in the tiers, Fatebinder. Not everyone needs to use their eyes to read. Sending me to a library seemed obvious. What a way to collect knowledge. That's interesting. Did you just imply to a Fatebinder that you intend to retain all the knowledge in the Silent Archive? Certainly not. I have no idea how you got that idea, so put it out of your head. Nerat knows Kairos' laws and would never do anything to openly break them. Tell me about this game of yours. Several Scarlet Chorus teams were dispatched down into the ruins of the library, each with some sages to serve as guides. The team who completes the passcode gets through the barrier and gains access to the Silent Archive, face glory and reward. The others? Only one is allowed to succeed. Well, if you wish to join in the merry hunt, it will be yet another team racing against the others, though you won't be getting any sages, of course. I already have one. His name is Lantry, and I believe he used to work here. I need time to consider before I join the competition. Take all the time you need, though the Silent Archive won't wait forever. You are free to occupy yourself in camp. The ruins are off limits until you agree to the terms of the competition. Or break the Alliance. And I'm going to mull that over until the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time as we enter the burning library. Either a member of the Scarlet Chorus or striking it out on our own. Peace out, and I will be seeing you.